But I want to thank you for paying attention to all of us, and I appreciate your time which is especially spent with your family. Just wanted to give you closing notes. I think as alumni, we are all at very senior positions in our respective companies. I think we have a soft corner for our own colleges. So I am graduated from Symbiosis Pune. I ensure that at least 5% of my workforce is from that college. So I have kind of got a quota system which is not published anywhere. And don't quote me out of this room, but I ensure that I hire almost 5% of my workforce from that college in different functions. Thank you.
Great. Thanks a lot. So even I am a alumni of Chetna and JB. So whenever I find any student from Chetna or JB, I give the preference to them over the other candidate. That's how it works. And it is not because that student has some better talent or other than the other candidates, but it is because he is from the same college. It is like taking a birth from the same mother. So, yeah. So we'll open the floor for the question, and we'll take a couple of questions and then we'll close.
Yes. Sir, it is a very nice session. You just can put insights about your college and academy and all that. Sir, I would like to ask you one question as per my past experience. You just put education light on internship. And I won't take anybody's name, but I have a vast experience about the internship in the different companies. Example, one particular company I sent the 5 students, right, for internship in a financial bank, where I found, that they are just giving work of distributing the forms to the particular customers. Yeah, they're asking them to sit in one corner. Then they ask filing and other things. Though we send across for the banking functions, but they didn't learn anything. But they are given certificate. Now, another important thing is that one particular company is a big company, I won't take a name. They selected 40 students from us, 40 finance, right, capital finance, etc. And they said we can 2 months training, and after 2, 3, maybe 4 days later, they asked to pay 5,000 for Demat account. Now, after putting particularly Demat, even though they asked first, will refund you after 2 months. Okay, but they asked to do the business, and unfortunately, we can call more than 80% students are lost their money, and later on they said it is not possible because you played, you couldn't study properly, not trained properly, so like that things are there. Another important thing is certain places they give us a very the low level profile work, and that is what the lots of problems happens, particularly students. And another important things I'm going to tell you. Now, internship is for 60 days. University has asked us to give the compulsion. Now, we are given to the company, right? We ask them, make it compulsory either paid or without paid, but don't give the certificate unless they do or perform well. Now, I have a question that if things happens, then what to do? Because we know that we are doing lots of effort. We training them, we taught them, we can particularly teach them cultures, right? Then each and every management traits, right? Analytical skill and etc. because we conduct special, but still things not happens particularly. Another important, because you discuss about the alumni, we have an association, because as per NBA and NAC norms, we are supposed to form and register alumni. Every year we conduct the session, right? But response is very, very, very poor. As today example, even though in the morning session I told, we are working from last 15 days to send across mail, send across all the detail, but because of busy schedule, as you said, right, 6 days work, some people do not have vacation time. They can't wait with the waste a particular 1 day money. So like that, problems are there. So that is what I asked the question. Even discussion is very nice, no issue. I got many more things here. If you can put light, particularly for the internship specifically, I'll be very happy.
Sir, see, before this I clearly said, इन्होंने मुझे पूछा internship में कुछ सीखते हैं क्या? मैं बोला यही सीखते कि क्या सीखना है. पहले एक चीज समझ लो, ये चीज हमारे बीच में भी होती है. I had sent few people to his company. It is a live example. हम सामने सामने बैठे, that's how we know each other. मैंने इनको कुछ बंदे बेचे थे, बंदे बोल रहे सर कोई बात क्यों नहीं कर रहा है, हमको बिठा दिया है, हमको तो श्याम भाई मिले ही नहीं है 2 दिन से. हम now श्याम भाई knows that what is the pressure going on with him. First of all, आप expectation build मत करिए. This is my suggestion. They have to be treated like a doormat. हम इंटरव्यू भी लेते हैं, इनका पता नहीं, मैं इंटरव्यू भी लेता हूँ तो सुबह 2 बजे, दोपहर को 2 बजे बुलाऊंगा, शाम को 6 बजे इंटरव्यू लेता हूँ. तो ये जो आपका हार्ड स्ट्रेस टेस्ट होता है ना, ऐसा हम इनका स्ट्रेस टेस्ट लेते हैं. Every organization has got a different way of interviewing people, but you should not pamper them, you should not listen to their complaints. These are not complaints, this is going to be their life. 10 साल काम करने के बाद उसका हालत इससे भी खराब होने वाला है, क्योंकि कॉर्पोरेट 35 साल तक पालता है, 35 के बाद आपको कोई अवार्ड नहीं दे. बच्चा क्या सीख के आ रहा है. लास्ट ईयर में मैं एक बार टीपीओ के साथ बैठ के आए, कैलकुलेटेड द अमाउंट ऑफ स्टडीज दैट हैज गॉन इनटू हिम. 365 डेज में आपका जो पब्लिक हॉलीडेज निकाल दो, आपकी एग्जाम का टाइम निकाल दो, आपका प्रैक्टिकल्स का निकाल दो, जो आप कर रहे हो 120 दिन बच रहा है. 120 दिन में वो 80 लेक्चर अटेंड कर पा रहा है एक सब्जेक्ट का. वो 80 में से वो 40 बंक मारता रहेगा या जो भी करता रहेगा. तो उसका एजुकेशन लेवल जो अगर हम लोग निकालते हैं तो बंदा एक सपने ही बना रहा है वो लास्ट ईयर में. तो लास्ट ईयर उसके कुछ काम का नहीं है. आई बीन टेलिंग एवरीवन, डोंट रिलाई ऑन लास्ट ईयर. आप उसका स्वॉट एनालिसिस कर रहे हैं कि नहीं कर रहे. ईच एंड एवरी बंदे का स्वॉट एनालिसिस टीपीओ के पास होना चाहिए. मैं जाता हूं कंपनी में, मैं सीधा बोलता हूं बंदे ने अपना स्वॉट एनालिसिस किया, उसको ही बोलता हूं स्वॉट एनालिसिस का रिपोर्ट लेके आ. स्वॉट एनालिसिस को सिखाओ कि भैया तेरा स्ट्रेंथ क्या है 4th ईयर में, 3rd ईयर में, 2nd ईयर में या 1st ईयर में. उसको बोलो अपना स्वॉट एनालिसिस करो. व्हाट इज योर स्ट्रेंथ, व्हाट इज योर वीकनेस. फ्रॉम द डे 1 when you had come to the first year, you know that I am not able to speak in English. Why are you building expectations for English? नहीं आता है, नहीं आता, या तो 4 साल में सीखना था. You had done your SWOT analysis, you know that I am weak at English, I rather improve or I set expectations of a lower level job. Right? You know that you are weak at particular subject, you build your subject or you set your expectations low. Expectation mapping and compatibility mapping is most important for sustainable partnership. This is also a partnership with corporate. Once he moves out, ये पैम्पर करोगे, रोते ही रहेंगे. कोई बच्चा मैंने आज तक देखा नहीं है जो टीपीओ को गाली नहीं देता है. एक चीज बताता हूं, मैं बहुत फ्रैंक बात कर रहा हूं, मैंने पूरा जिंदगी इसमें डाल दिया है. टीपीओ सर यहाँ पे खड़े हैं, ही वुड नो. जॉब मिलने के बाद भी गाली देते हैं. उसको 5 लाख का दिलाया, मेरे को 2 लाख का ही दिलाया. केस ठोक देते हैं. दे आई डू नॉट नो, दे गो टू द टॉप मोस्ट अथॉरिटी, ओनर के पास चले जाएंगे कॉलेज के. टीपीओ ने जॉब नहीं दिलाया. सब कुछ टीपीओ ही करता है. टीपीओ ने ही कुछ नहीं किया. टीपीओ सोते बैठा था. I have heard all these words. So this is what it is, sir. This is a humble request. Do not set wrong expectations from them. उनका पूरा चिट्ठा उनके पास साइन करा लो SWOT एनालिसिस पे. वो बंदा आपके पास आएगा ही नहीं बोलने के लिए. टीपीओ रोता है, भैया वो क्या कर रहे हो, जॉब ज्वाइन कर रहे हो, नहीं कर रहे हो, बिजनेस कर रहे हो, मुझे राइटिंग में दे दो, मेरा प्रेशर पड़ रहा है. टीपीओ को पता ही नहीं होगा, उसके लिए जॉब ढूंढ रहा है इधर. समझ में आ रहा है सर? मैं तो अपना चाइनीज का ठेला, मेरा तो वड़ा पाव बन रहा है बराबर. And this person is struggling for his job there. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely right. Absolutely right. That is.
There is a flip side of this coin. The way you mentioned that we need to treat them as like a doormat. Now, this will be the demoralized to them. They will not be.
We don't say that.
No, hear me out. See, your intention might be very pure. You really wanted to make them to walk. You really wanted to make them, boss, ये करना पड़ेगा because you are an intern and this. But how we treat them? We need not to be demoralized them. We need to bring them on a platform where these people need to understand the value of the organization, where the people see these candidates who are coming for an internship, they feel must be enthusiastic, passionate, and they feel valued. They feel कि नहीं यहाँ पे हम आए हुए, हम कुछ तो करने आए, कुछ सीखने आए. But if you feel like यार उनको फॉर्म भरने लगा दिया ना, एंड उनको कुछ इंसाइटफुल ऐसा लर्निंग उसको एक्सपीरियंस नहीं है ना, वो नहीं करेगा. और उसके बारे में उसके दिमाग में ना वो बैठ जाएगा कि यार
क्वेश्चन में समझ गया हूँ. तो कट द टाइम. देखो सर, दिस डिपेंड्स ऑन द कल्चर ऑफ द ऑर्गेनाइजेशन.
Exactly.
Every organization has got a different culture. I have worked with multiple cultures. I have worked with Lala company also. I was with RCP closely working. ठीक है, मुकेश अंबानी तो दिखेंगे नहीं, वो वेनसडे खाली हेलीकॉप्टर से आते हैं, ठीक है। उसका जो राइट हैंड है मनोज मोदी, वो 2 करोड़ वाले फिल्म को गाली देके बात करता है। दिस इज द कल्चर, यू विल हैव टू एक्सेप्ट। सो इफ यू वांट टू वर्क विद रिलायंस, वो 2 करोड़ वाले को गाली दे रहा है, तेरा 20,000 का भी पैकेज नहीं है। रिलायंस में आप जाओगे ना, आपका 2 करोड़ का पैकेज है या 20,000 का है, वो आपने सीट बेल्ट नहीं पहना है बिल्डिंग के अंदर, तो वो पैसा काट लेगा, वो स्कैन करेगा, आपके सैलरी से कट जाएगा। बिल्डिंग के अंदर आप हेलमेट नहीं पहन रहे हो, बाइक चला रहे हो, आपका पैसा वो स्कैन करके काट लेगा, भले आप 2 करोड़ फरारी में आ रहे हो, कैसे भी आ रहे हो। तो दिस इज द कल्चर, दे नीड टू नो द कल्चर सर। वो अलग अलग कंपनी का अलग अलग कल्चर।
Sorry, we have to interrupt now.
Yeah. So,
solution I can give you. The solution I can just give you. So I just
First I have a question, then
yes, sir. I just give you solution.
we'll take a question offline, which is we have one more session, and when that time we'll discuss.
I would request the panelists to please be on the stage.
Sir, I just give a solution.
How much college is putting a
Wait,
pressure on the
so we
organization
would
to
take
give the
guys,
certificates
guys.
that candidates are not. I have been
Guys,
Guys, just 1 second. I know that it's a 6-day working week, but there is one more day on Sunday. We can also have come tomorrow.
Guys, so solution is simple. So being the organization, say I work for campus almost 10 years. Even I seen the colleges. Almost I visit all 1,000 colleges from man India. तो चैलेंज क्या आता है कि आप लोग को क्लैरिटी होना चाहिए कि मेरा बच्चा, जब मैं आपको जेडी देता हूँ कैंपस के लिए, तो पहले से क्लैरिटी देता हूँ व्हाट काइंड ऑफ रोल दे गोइंग टू डू इट। तो आपको क्लैरिटी हो जाता है, टीपीओ के पास जाता है कि दिस इज अ रोल, फॉर एग्जांपल एसोसिएट, वो वही काम करेगा, तो उसमें से जो इंटरेस्टेड होंगे वही बच्चे बैठेंगे, तो फिर वो बच्चा भी देखता है। तो हम लोग क्या करते हैं, कंपनी को वंस वी हायर, वी कॉल देम इन आवर ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, वी सी व्हाट काइंड ऑफ प्रोसेस दे गोइंग टू डू इट। तो जब एज अ टीपीओ आपको आइडेंटिफाई करना पड़ेगा कि वेदर द राइट ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, सर ने बताया, वेदर द राइट ऑर्गेनाइजेशन फॉर देम और नॉट। तो यू हैव टू डू द सॉट एनालिसिस, मेरा बच्चा कहाँ जा रहा है। आप ऑर्गेनाइजेशन से बात करो कि मेरा ये बच्चा, मेरा ये रोल है, मैं ये स्पेशलाइजेशन, मतलब भेजो मत। You get it? You should be do your SWOT analysis of an organization कि what kind of brand you are building, what kind of a culture you keep. For example, why IIMs is IIMs. For example, जब cluster होता है, आधे घंटे में बोलते हैं सर जा रहा है बच्चा, लेना है तो लो। You're getting my point? तो you should be create your own culture, understand कि मेरा बच्चा क्या करेगा, मेरा कौन से रोल में जाएगा। अगर मैं HR का बच्चा है तो मैं कौन से ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में भेज रहा हूँ, तो यू शुड बी अवेयर। आपको उस तरह से कल्चर बिल्ड करना पड़ेगा। अगर ये चीज़ होती है तो सर ये कॉलेज की भी गलती है कि उसने पता क्यों नहीं किया कि वो रोल क्या करेगा जाके।
No, but his point was slightly different. His point was they know the roles and responsibility, but the handling is something else.
तो आपको पहले फॉर एग्जांपल जब हम लोग टीपीओ के साथ जब बात करते हैं ना, तो हमको उनको अपडेट देते हैं कि these are the things, even parents are in
Definitely take this conversation during today. Dr. Anil Matkar to please come on the stage to facilitate our speakers. Associate Vice Singh to please come on the stage. So we have Alapini Deshmukh, Director.
Good evening, everyone. Are we fresh or everybody's feeling sleepy now?
coffee break.
Coffee break. Oh my God.
Coffee
If we go on a coffee break, we are not coming back. Do anybody know? Anyways, the topic is already put on the screen. So I would, before even I put a context to this entire panel discussion, I just wanted to know from everybody here, what does well-being means? Can anybody tell me that? According to you, what does well-being mean? I can see people from industry, I can see students who are sitting. I want to understand from both the sides, what does well-being means to you guys? Yeah, please. Can somebody give mic to? No, I want the others also because we.
Yoga teacher and my name is Nagesh Mahindra. I am a founder and CEO of a Joffrey. It's a recruitment firm. And according to me, well-being means you are healthy by spiritually, mentally, and physically.
Very nice. Very nicely and short and sweet you have put it across. Anybody else would like to add to this?
Take a sense of satisfaction in all aspects of life.
Very nice. Yes. Yes.
I think
That's the definite thumb rule. That's it. So point is, when something, when you are happy in every aspect of the life, right? That's called well-being. When you are in office, doing the job what you're doing, if you are burning out, is it right? No, that's not helping you to be well. That's not called well-being. Am I correct? Right, panelists? So point is very simple. When we talk about well-being, when we talk about doing something which is making you happy, is very simple called, you know, that's all about the well-being which we are talking about. Right now the topic is all about employees, but we will try to focus on the areas where it is actually needed as a human also to be well-being, being happy, doing something, or in a normal state of scenario also you need to be content about what you're doing, whether you are a corporate, you are an employee, or you are a student. Are you happy doing what you're doing right now? I don't know how many students are there right now in this auditorium. How many students? Can you just raise hands? All the backbenchers. I would rather want the students to be here. We are here for you guys. Our corporate people are already aware about it. They are already doing. Can I have all the students in front?
A lot of chairs are vacant. Please come forward.
Students, please come here.
And anyway, it's the last session, so let's.
Yeah. Any of the students would like to try to answer this? No one want to try? किसी को try करना है?
ऐसा नहीं होगा, जबरदस्ती करना।
जबरदस्ती करनी पड़ेगी. Okay.
I need a mic.
Very good.
Okay. Well-being क्या है? आपके हिसाब से क्या है? हिंदी में बोलो.
कोई भी language चलेगा. Yeah. Feel free in the language you are comfortable.
Well-being is basically for me is like a healthy lifestyle.
Healthy lifestyle, yeah. Very good. And don't you students feel stressed out when you do studies? Projects वगैरह होते हैं.
Yeah, of course.
है ना? So how do you feel? How do you overcome that?
Like doing physical activities.
Very good, very good. That's nice. That helps you to cope up, right? That helps you to cope up with your stress of projects, the exams and everything.
Yeah.
What about others? Anybody else do anything else? Fellow person said.
This? Student?
Yes? What does well-being means to you as a student?
Student will comfort in his life, whatever situation they face.
Feel comforting. Okay, that's nice. How do you overcome your stress or anything with regards to exam के time पे pressure होता रहेगा, right? How do you overcome that? How do you comfort yourself?
First, we will prepare for exam, whatever exam we have faced. So
you can speak in Hindi if that is comfortable for you. We are open. हम लोग को चलेगा. We are okay.
We continue do whatever exams will come. So we'll manage all the things, timetables and all.
Okay.
So we crack this in normal way. However,
That's how you comfort yourself before the exam, right? Preparing, planning, and that's how you make sure that you are comforting yourself that you will be able to deliver during your exam. Am I right? That's what I understood. Correct? Okay. Thank you very much. Any other student would like to you? How do you help yourself to be well, happy, content?
According to me, human should be social.
Okay.
I educated and skilled.
Okay. And I'm not talking about human, I'm talking about you. How do you feel yourself well-being when, you know, आप stressed out हो जाते हो या exam का pressure रहता है, अपने आप को कैसे happy कर पाते हो, content कर पाते हो? Peace. Okay. Very nice. हाँ. Mic ऊपर लो. हाँ.
Praying, ma'am.
Praying helps. Yes. Very nice. That is also one of the way people feel at peace, right?
Yes,
praying, meditation. Our yoga sir just told that, you know, meditation helps, right? Prayer helps, correct. So there are so many people. Thank you very much for sharing. Thank you, audience, for sharing your inputs with regards to well-being. What does well-being mean to each and every one of you, right? Now, why are we here? Since morning, you guys are, you know, attending panel piece. Am I correct? So we are here to share what exactly and why the need of well-being has been so important nowadays, and when it started. It started from a certain duration when people started realizing, first of all, food from well-being to be taken into consideration, and not only the benefits, was that a lot of times there were burnout happening. The kind of work employees were doing, or let's say students for that matter, when they are doing, even colleges nowadays have wellness rooms and sessions, right? Why? Because there is a need which came out of experience. Students feeling stressed out, right? Employees getting burned out with regards to the kind of work they were given. Somebody is doing a good job, usko zyada kaam de do. Koi kaam nahi kar raha hai, usko kaam mat do yaar. Manager factor considered as an organization, as an individual, as an HR, and not only HR who is supposed to look at well-being, but the entire organization needs to look at the well-being of the self and the employees and the management overall. And the HR is just the one who is driving basically, but responsibility उस पे आ जाती है. Correct, खुद का भी ध्यान रखना है. That is the reason we are making this session.
Just to add on to this, wellness came, wellness or benefits, which is the outcome of benefits is a wellness. Over and above the compensation, where cash component, where industry used to give in the past, and it has over a period of time, people are looking for benefits offering, which is nothing but wellness, what you can give more to the employee to retain people. That is a business outcome, business results. Companies are looking for retaining the key talent or employee turnover and all. Retain people for a long term. So we're retaining and keeping it healthy, and so that we can ensuring that productivity goes up and billability goes up, and so that revenue also goes up. It's like a cascading effect, so that if we take care of the wellness of employees, then we can able to take care of the entire community as an organization. At the same time, organization has moved from wellness, so peace over a period of time. So for example, initially about 20-30 years industry, so very hardly company used to give standard increase, standard sum insured coverage. There is nothing much if parents were not included. So over a period of time, parents were included.
It was just, if I have to add, it was just all about that there was a money which was supposed to be given in the benefit side and the company was allocated. There was no actual logic or actual reason behind thinking that that is a benefit to be given to the employees, right?
And also to add on to this, post-COVID, company also has seen that there is a pain people are undergone. And organizations are putting, enhancing the benefits. They wanted to give best of industry. Cost benefits already, even though there is a claim ratio is going up, the company used to say, well, check where we can cut down, curtail the cost by add on the capping, some insured rating, all various combinations. Even our insurance service providers used to give add-ons to these things. If you put this thing, or for example, used to have called as top-up. Once you opt for it, till lifetime you have to go. You can't withdraw that. So a lot of restriction used to bring in that way where we can able to curtail. But post-COVID, companies are ensuring that irrespective of the cost, you wanted to take care of the employee, enhancing the benefit year on year, so that they are able to, people can able to physical wellness, Now there's new concept of spiritual wellness.
Absolutely.
So that is a new thing which is coming up. A lot of companies are giving importance to spiritual wellness, even health conscious thing where people are given opportunity for rewarding the points. Higher the healthy you are, higher the points their rewards are given for. So people are moving from there.
Have marathons or walkathons or these kind of things where they are incentivizing people to be healthy.
Yes.
That's again a part of well-being, right? It's by well-being. Thank you, Shripati. So over to you, Eddie. Now my question to you, or rather I would like to understand from you the kind of varieties of well-being trends which are going on, and what is there that your organization specifically focuses on the well-being and the type of well-being.
Sure. Thank you for that. I think just before answering that, it's very evident today. I think from the start of the day today, I think we must have heard the word wellness n number of times, right? I think each and every panel covered two words that I can remember. One was wellness, second was DEI, right? And I think this really personifies the importance and significance of rise of wellness, right? And if I have to correlate, not just at an organization level, right? I think we come from a country rich in wellness, right? And I think I'm really proud to be part of this country, and I think that is part of our culture, right? Right from what we eat. So this is the Shravan Mas, right? And our body has a clock. So most of people would fast, and that's because of a specific reason, right? So wellness isn't something new in India, right? I think we've had it, but obviously its forms have differed and we have evolved. Coming back to your question, what kind of initiatives are done in my organization? So I lead HR for a health tech IT company, and we have n number of initiatives, especially because we represent healthcare. So there's a program called as WOW, which is World of Wellbeing, which is the overall umbrella, and under that we have something called as Cope Well, which is specifically for mental well-being. One, we already have psychologists onboarded with us, they're full-time with us. We also have gone far ahead and tied up with organizations who specialize in mental well-being as a platform. So what happens is, you could take in those services 24/7. It sounds rosy, but obviously to reach here and people availing these services, it took a long time because it was still a taboo, and it is still, I would say, because when the psychologist would come in, we were just paying her for a couple of months, to be very honest. And there was a request that could you have this room in one section where